for lubricating windows is silicone. And if you get the WD-40 silicone, it's waterproof. Some of these others are too. But you want to use silicone everything if you can. I also like white lithium for the channels and for the wheel. And then I also like silicone dielectric grease, which comes in the big tube. It's like 3 or 4 ounces at the auto parts store. And it can be anywhere from like $8 and up. But the silicone dielectric grease is the way to fly for your wheels and your channels. But you got to get them real clean. Use alcohol, Q-tips, paper towels. And when you're using the silicone, you want to use rubber gloves, latex gloves, whatever. Hospital gloves. Let's see those gears. See that? You want to get them clean and lubricate them. And then this channel right here, where the window goes up and down. See that kind of gold looking piece? The window goes up and down in there. So, and then you also have the window channels. And I'll lower that down for you. Okay. So then we got the window channels, and I want to clean them up real good with Q-tips. Even a paintbrush, just a El Cheapo dollar store paintbrush. You know, let's see, that arm has a wheel, plastic wheel on the end, and it rolls through this channel to make the window go up and down. And then this side is the channel that goes up and down here for the window. And you have another one on the other side. Okay, so you want to get all that stuff clean. And you just don't want to get any drops of water or whatever, oil on your electrical stuff. And this one has a hatch electric lock, so you don't want to get any fluid on that either down here. But now most of these doors have holes in the bottom, so if you spray a lot, it'll drip out. But just be careful not to get your electric wet. But you'll clean the channels out real good with some alcohol. I mean, you could use degrease, and I just don't like to use stuff like that. One, I got to breathe it, and two, you know, I really would like to wash it off, and I don't want it to rust either. So I just spray the silicone lubricant on there and keep spraying it on there, and then wiping it down with paper towels. Make sure, and if you can get heavy shop towels, the blue ones, they're better because they won't shred off into there. And make sure you don't leave any paper towel stuff behind or lint behind, because it'll clog up the thing. So once you get done, you know, cleaning that up, if you get that dielectric gel, that grease in the tube, you want a big tube, not that little tiny, you know, tube. You want like a 3-ounce tube, you know, like hot dog size at least. And use globs of it in the window channels, the bars, and then also in the channels above, up here. See where the window goes in there, in the side? You want to do it in there, but you want to clean those out too. You got to spray them with silicone a lot to get that wash out. But I just so happen to have this door up because I didn't want to do it from the inside of the car. So I'm holding it down here so you can see. But and all these teeth guides, you'll have to move the window up and down and stuff, different positions to get more of it so that you can get to clean it. Be very, very careful because the teeth are really sharp, especially the older the vehicle is, it's going to get sharp. So, and these will rotate around on the sides and everything like that. So you just have to watch when you lower the window and raise it. So you want to do it in like 3 different positions, like all the way down, midway, and then all the way up. Uh, and you will love it. And it will keep that window working well, because really the first thing that goes on windows is the switches. And this stuff's really expensive, and you're talking in the thousands to take it to the dealer, have them repair it or replace it on these power window units. So do take care of them about every 3 years. You want to go in and clean these on all your doors and oil them. But silicone's the way to go. The reason why the silicone's good, especially the waterproof, like the WD-40 makes some. If you go to Home Depot, you get these cans. I got the silicone, and I got this white lithium. And make sure to wear glasses, because you don't want to get the stuff in your eyes, because the tubes jump out and everything else. It will spit back on you. Those were $5 a can. But now, if you can get the WD-40 waterproof silicone spray, that's awesome. But if you try to use all silicone stuff, because the guides on the window, when it's rolling down through the rails, that has little plastic wheels that slide along those rails, and the plastic wears before that metal will. And so if you use the silicone, it'll condition that plastic instead of the harder, petroleum lubricants that will rot away at that plastic. So, because you don't want to take that apart and change those little plastic wheels out, trust me. So it's a royal nightmare. So take care of it while you have it. But yeah, it works wonderful. But Q-tips, heavy duty shop towels, the blue roll, you buy it at the auto parts store. You might be able to get those at Walmart. Walmart is your cheapest place to go first. They're out of a lot of stuff though. Like I say, I went to Home Depot today and got my sprays dirt cheap. They had every kind of spray you could think of. Every kind. $5 a can. So, everyday price. So do check it out. But that's what you need to do every 3 years. No lie. And your windows will stay running well, and it won't burn up your motors and stuff as quickly, because once they get dirt in them and they start dragging, especially if you're in Florida with the sand and everything, they start grinding everything up. You've got to get those channels clean, and they'll run smooth as silk. I'm telling you. So check it out, and we'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Do something kind for a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.